The next slide is for Gilles. What warrants a need of an order object, and what best practices are aligned with usage of this object?
Yeah, so there are some very typical user stories that would warrant the use of the order object. The first one, being the most obvious, is if you plan to use Salesforce billing in the future or as part of your CPQ implementation. Salesforce billing feeds from the order object. So regardless of what you do on the CPQ side, you will need to create order data for Salesforce billing to work correctly. Luckily, Salesforce CPQ includes an advanced order management module that will allow you to convert your quotes into one or multiple orders based on the logic you want to implement. Another use of the order object would be if you have staged deliveries to provision your client orders. In that case, you would split the quote into multiple orders, each order corresponding to a separate shipment. The advantage of doing this is when you also use the subscription model, this will allow you to delay the start date of the subscription appropriately. For example, if you ship equipment and with associated maintenance, you want to start invoicing for the maintenance only for the equipment that have already been delivered or even installed at your client's location.
This is a really important use case for the medical device world, because contracts are typically 1, 2, 3 years long. They have a lot of orders placed against them, and then there are a lot of subscription-based maintenance contracts in the industry as well.
Yeah. So the other concept is that the subscription start date is also often the billing start date. So if you do not know at the time of quoting what will be the actual billing start date, you still have that additional step on the order to make that change at the last minute. And even without any of the situation that I mentioned, it's still best practice to have a staging object that can be used for downstream processes and integration with other systems. No, it's not limited to billing or even specifically Salesforce billing. Your provisioning might also require a staging object where you can capture additional information about the fulfillment process and make it as smooth as possible.
I was going to say that we often will take order object and use it as a springboard into the service cloud to handle customer onboarding or service implementation, especially in subscription environments.